Hey y'all, I pray everybody is doing well. I want to talk about something concerning this Project 2025 situation that they're creating. Um, if you've had a chance to read some of, it's almost like a really long manifesto, a 900 plus page um, playbook, if you will. They are wanting to bring back Jim Crow, make it legal, rather. Along with that, the MAGA, of course, making America great again. You know, they're referring to slavery, right? Great for them, not for us. Um, this is for my interracial couples. You do understand with Project 2025, your marriages are going to be annulled if you don't end up hung. Um, they are looking for ways to legalize the murder of blacks. If you've heard anything at all about the revolution that's taking place right now, if Donald Trump is not elected, or even if he is, if we don't cooperate with these people, according to Kevin, what is his name? Kevin, he is the person that's over the Project 2025, one of the founders. He's saying that if we do not cooperate, there's going to be a lot of bloodshed. And he's talking to the people on the left, the Democrats, the liberals. Okay, so we would have to be on board and go along with um, whatever making America great again stands for. There are not enough people talking about this. Maybe they're not educating themselves about it, um, or maybe they just don't feel like anything's really going to happen. When in fact, they are putting themselves in position to absolutely make this happen. You know, they've been working on this for over 7 years. Um, and we just heard about it last year, year before last. I heard about it last year. I think I actually put a post on Facebook about it. Yeah, last fall. So there needs to be some mental preparation because this thing is going to be very ugly. Um, not just for black people, but for interracial couples, for um, mixed race individuals. These people are on a mission. They don't care how much you love your spouse. They don't care that you love your children. They are going back to the one drop and making it known. Okay? Um, and if you don't understand what I'm talking about, do you remember the movie Loving, where it was illegal to marry interracially, and they had to go to court for that in order to marry. If Project 2025 takes off the way that these people are hoping that it will, and they're really pushing for it, the only reason I haven't ordered the book is because in order for me to do that, I would have to be making a donation to that foundation. I'll be damned. I will not. Um, but there are actually pages that you can download and print off online. We need to educate ourselves on what's going on. And I don't care if Joe Biden is sitting in a corner with his thumb in his mouth, drooling and wearing a diaper. He will get my vote before this orange dude. Okay? Um, and we need to really be thinking about, how do we defend ourselves? That's something that we really, really need to be thinking about. You know, white folks are making jokes talking about they hope slavery comes back because they want somebody to take care of their children. I don't think they want us for that. Yeah, I don't think they want that. They think they do. um, they don't want to cook for themselves, and they don't want to clean their own houses. I don't think they realize how dangerous that is. Hmm. Yeah, I said it. And with them being so open and blatant, they are going to have to be shown. Hmm. I thank God for my ancestors, and I'm grateful because without them I wouldn't be here. But these folks here, they're going to have to be shown. Hmm. They're going to have to be shown. Hmm. I don't think they understand how dire the situation can turn simply because they want to bring back a physical slavery. Yeah. Um, get your stuff in order. You never know when you might have to protect yourself and your families. Get your stuff in order. You know, there's safety in numbers. So, if at all possible, be as close to your support system as you possibly can be. You never know when you might have to make that phone call because one of these fools decided they want to burn a cross in your yard. If you read any part of Project 2025, that's where we are, y'all. That's where we are. So, um, even Dr. King had shotguns. Okay? I'm just saying. And so did Malcolm X. I don't care about the dream they had and all this other stuff. They weren't stupid. They were protecting their families. Hmm. So, just think about it. Educate yourselves. Explain it to your children because they hate us so much. You know they'll hurt your family. They'll hurt your babies. They'll hurt your grandbabies, your nieces, your nephews. Yeah. Talk to the children about it. They need to understand the world is getting even more dangerous than it's already been. Hmm. The Klansmen have taken off the hoods, the proverbial hood. They don't care if you see their faces or not now. So we need to be prepared to do whatever we have to do, whatever is necessary, you know. And you can be mad at me because, I've always had something to say about uh, how demonic so many of them behave. You can be mad at me about that. I don't care. I don't care. They're showing who they are. Okay? Um, Stay mad. When they knock on your door or bother one of your babies, remember what I said. They don't like you. So, I'm just saying, be ready because things are going down and they've already bought the Supreme Court justices, even Clarence D. Thomas. Okay? And then there's another one, Robinson. He is the Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina. All right? That Negro said black people owe reparations. Imagine that. He's blacker than black. All right? And I'm talking about physical appearance. And this fool is talking about going against black people. He's the new Uncle Ruckus. All right? He's the new Uncle Ruckus. They don't want to pay us reparations. And we are definitely owed that. If they have all this money to send over to Ukraine, where was all this money and weapons and help at when Africa was having to fight for their lives with only sticks and rocks? Mm? So, I say let Ukraine work out their own issues. That's just where I am. We're over here preparing to fight for our lives. And they're sending money to Ukraine. Stock up on whatever you need to stock up on to do whatever you need to do to make sure your family is safe. Got a felony? Like baseball? Maybe you can build stuff. You need nail guns, hammers, nails, you know what I'm saying? Um, and that's a felony is looking for work. Uh, Whatever you need to do, you make sure you be okay. Let's start looking more into supporting black businesses too, because at the end of the day, those of us that garden, those that farm, fix stuff, build stuff, mechanics and plumbers, and we need each other out here. We need each other out here. hmm And we can watch the country fall apart around us, but we need to support one another. Anybody don't like what I said, get out your feelings. They're not gonna welcome you with open arms. Period. And I'm not gonna argue with you about it. So be mindful of what's going on. And as they throw different things out here to distract you and the rest of us, be mindful. Project 2025. Yeah, there was another train derailment. But remember, Project 2025. All right? When you're being discriminated against at your bank and they don't want to let you have your own money, there was a lawsuit where the plaintiff won the lawsuit because they did not have actual, there was no your N word, or, it wasn't so blatant that they could say, well, I have proof that they're discriminating against me. There is a lawsuit on the books that they are trying to remove from the books right now because people are using that case, black people, and they are winning the lawsuits against financial institutions, apartment complexes, in this housing market, and anywhere else where discrimination is taking place, and they don't have the N word as a defense, I guess, as proof. So, we have to be mindful of those things. Start looking at stuff like that. We got to be mindful of some of the laws on the book. We're going to have to fall back on some of that stuff. We need to know that. Um, know your rights when it comes to your health, receiving medical care. Don't be afraid to check these people. Don't. Don't. You know, don't be afraid. And we've got to come together. We've got to come together because it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. All right, y'all. Have an awesome day. Be blessed. Be safe. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Be encouraged. Read. Read. And if it's something you don't understand, look that shit up. Look it up. Ask some questions. We all know some teachers. Contact somebody if it's something that you don't understand. Ask questions. Ask questions. In the end, nobody's going to make it out of here alive. But with some knowledge and preparedness, at least we got a fighting chance in what's coming up. Okay? Love you. Bye.